What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Trevor here with Trevor Talks, here with For King and Country and some very beautiful women. We've got Mariah. We've got, what's your name? Courtney. And y'all have amazing families. I follow everyone on Instagram. So y'all are killing it in the lifestyle game, but you're nominated for quite a few doves. You've been nominated for Grammys. God's doing amazing things through your music, especially with Burn the Ships. What's the message behind the overall just aurora that covers For King and Country?
Well, what's fun, Trevor, is it's sort of a new era in many ways. I mean, for all of us, right? We're coming out of, I think, what is the hardest year and a half of our lifetime globally. But now we have this sort of global suffering that if we look at it right under God, we're able to take that global suffering and figure out that we actually have something in common, no matter the color, creed, or country, or language. And so we have been at home, which has been marvelous, but we've also been in the studio working on a new project called What Are We Waiting For that comes out March 11th.
Come on.
And it kind of speaks to that. And so it's been an educational process. We're all trying to figure it out, but I think we really feel this bubbling of something new coming.
And for everyone that's watching at home, I know for a fact we have so many For King and Country fans that listen to Trevor Talks, that love your music from For King and Country themselves. What is your message that you would deliver to somebody that may be suicidal, anxious, depressed, and really just struggling with life right now? Everyone's been through a lot over the past year. What's the message from For King and Country?
Yeah, well, fortunately we've actually had a couple songs kind of speak to that. Burn the Ships is one, and then God Only Knows is another. And I think for so many people, we feel like we're the only people going through the struggles that we're walking through. We're the only people that are, dealing with shame. We're the only ones that don't like ourselves. And I think that one of the things I've realized is just to know that there's somebody else that is going through some of the things that they may be walking through. It makes people feel less lonely, and I think at the end of the day, most people are dealing with these things, that these demons in their head, if that makes sense. They feel depressed because they have no one to share their suffering with. They have no one to share their hurts with, and I think that's the beauty of a statement like God Only Knows, because that's something that you can go to. That, man, of all the things that I've done wrong in my life, there's still a God that loves me terribly, despite the mistakes that I've made, and that's ultimately the hope of the world. And so, hopefully, that's just not words, but hopefully that can be something that people actually sink their teeth into and can absorb into their hearts.
And you guys wrapped up that drive-in tour, did so much through the pandemic, and I know your fans were so encouraged by that. What's next for King and Country? I know you've got the new record coming out. I know Mariah has an amazing book coming out. Or it's a book or an album? EP, sorry, I'm dead. But you've got so many amazing projects coming out. Where do you want to leave your fans with this interview?
Wow, heavy hit of questions here on Trevor Talks. Well, again, like you mentioned, I think the new album is part of that story. We're grateful to be able to tour again and sort of safely and meet the audience where they are again. We got a song coming out with our sister next week. We've got a song coming out the week after. Our mum's got a book coming out next year. There's just a lot. There's a lot happening. But I think the heartbeat of what we're trying to get at, actually this night speaks to. And that is, if we can come together after we've been socially isolated, politically divided, all this racial tension, if we can truly, deeply, under God, come together, which is really the sentiment of the gospel, then we can face anything together. And so we're excited to be here, man, and excited to look into the future.
I love that so much. And for everybody watching, not that you haven't heard of For King and Country, but go check them out. Go check out Mariah, Courtney, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. God bless y'all, and thank you for the message you're putting out.
See you, Trevor.